Well, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Just Bird. Today's reading is going to be for Justin Bieber, as I heard he has deleted everyone. I do have Scooter Braun on the board, and that's what I'm doing here today. I want to see I want to know, the question at hand is why? What is the energy surrounding the reason behind Justin Bieber unfollowing Scooter and a handful of other people who have managed him or had some influence upon the young man's life. So that's what I'm going to do here. I will leave a chapter below when the reading actually begins, because I need to prep the decks, blah, 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 and just begin pulling cards. And I will introduce, this is the Lyrian Oracle. This is a Taylor Swift Oracle you can find on Etsy. Just type in Taylor Swift Oracle. I don't know how else to find it. And this is the True Love Oracle. I just want to get one of each of these to begin. So if any of this interests you, stick around. If you enjoy in-depth readings, you may join the membership. If you'd like to view some of that content, you can check out the channel. It's 99 cents to view. If you have suggestions, those are $4.99 tier. So feel free to join the family. The 99 cents is really enough. It's just too much content for the channel at once. So if you would like to join, feel free. If not, enjoy what is available to you. All right, folks. I'll be right Justin back. Bieber. We are going to focus on Scooter Braun, just at a different point. We have the power of a 4, and we have the garden, power of a 6. So bringing balance into his foundation, meaning his home life, his career, whatever foundation he's working upon right now. The abundance is flowing. He's ready to receive the blessings from God. Okay? And the community loves him. The community in which he's in, he may be giving to the community, especially with the fires that are going on, and it may be where he's at right now. He's being received within the community, but I believe that the community will receive something from Justin Bieber, like he's going to shine down on them, probably a financial blessing to help folks along. I know, shout out to Selena Gomez, who gave a very nice $5 million donation. So generous. Paris Hilton put out 100,000, started a foundation within her foundation for the folks. She lost her home as well, but started a foundation and got things rolling in her community after the fires had devastated her home. Lots of foundations are opening up. I've been trying to find a legitimate one if anybody would like to and can donate. Paris Hilton is also matching each donation and encouraging others to donate and match along with her. She's matching up to $100,000. So her donation total will be $200,000. I'm sure she can recruit some of her famous friends with deep pockets to get a couple more 100,000 and so forth. Group effort. I know my friend Cindy, she's a friend in my head. I watch her content here on social media, on YouTube. It's Cindy's Family Vlogs, and she is my Halloween queen. She's my Gingy. She's everything, right? And she has high energy. She's a young mother, a young family. Her and her husband, they do family vlogs together, and she is very close to the fire, and many of her family members have been displaced, where they have evacuated. Another YouTuber, Sebastian Soto, whom I'm sure you all are aware of if you're here, he is going through The evacuation process has been evacuated, and he and his husband are staying with friends nearby. So just ask Heavenly Father to keep his hand pressed upon their hearts, give them the strength and endurance that it takes to withstand this challenge in life. We bring this prayer to you in Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. And I feel that this is, he is going to give to his community, but the community is receiving Justin Bieber well in, I would say, throughout 2025. I have the It's Britney Witch. It's Britney Witch to further this. And I'm going to pull a couple. I'm going to clarify with the tarot, right? But I want to pull from the Hidden Truth. Even though it's love-oriented, it's an oracle. Let's just see what the vibe is. I don't know all of the players in the game, but there were like 4 or 5 of his people, like half of his team that he has unfollowed. And that's, to me in my life, that is not significant by any means, but in the entertainment lane, it's definitely, let's see. I'm just going to cut these, and I'm going to move on to the oracle first for a vibe from Trish James and the Hidden Truth. All right, surrounding why, the reasoning, what is the energy around Justin Bieber cutting these folks off. Now, I know there's a lot of speculation. I've heard Justin Bieber is broke. I've seen financial things within the cards as well. And it doesn't mean much to me because I don't know about his finances, and can't fathom that kind of money or the type of debt that you acquire along the way. And he was just a young boy when he entered the industry. I'm sure his money has been managed by others always. Why wouldn't I? Know mine would be. Even at this age, if with that kind of money, somebody else would have to manage that. Someone who knows about money, how to make it multiply, how, to get around certain things, what needs to be claimed, blah, 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 blah. Justin Bieber. Lost no direction, okay? So he's feeling left out. Power of a 6. 6, 6. And it's mirroring. We have 15 and 51. 66, warning, deception, 6, 6, 66. So, is anyone here surprised? Is anyone here surprised that these cards would come out for Justin Bieber? Or that 6666 is on the board. Okay, pick me up, feel better. Bunch cards. Nurturing adjustment. He needs to heal. 10 and 9 endings and finalizations and tying up loose ends to begin a new beginning. So I'd say that he's beginning to feel better in spirit and has been going through an adjustment period, new chapter, new phase. He also may be, drinking the green juices, taking care of his nourishment. he may be on a health nut, shakes, nuts and berries. Let's keep going. Let's see. But what is the warning and deception about? I'll clarify through tarot. Give me 2 more before I pull tarot on these. Justin Bieber, concerning why did he pull away? He had to take care of himself and adjust to maybe losing some finances because somebody deceived him, or he's about to be deceived because there's a warning. Someone may be lying about helping him out as well. Me 2 more. Justin Bieber, and the energy surrounding why he's cutting these folks off who once had great influence and managed his life. Inactivity, hibernate, quiet time, just withdrawn. And 11. Expand, go bigger. It's hard to expand and go, well, he has to go in order to create. That's the nature of the beast, right? He has to hibernate, withdraw, be alone in order to create. But he could feel that he wasn't being paid attention to by his management and kind of like not being seen, inactivity, and he wanted to go expand, go bigger, go large. Maybe it's not as salacious. Someone in his management may have been the culprit of the addictions. By telling him that this will pick you up, make you feel better, you'll be able to go far and wide, you can, you'll have all the energy in the world. And they are within his community. Someone's trying to get him to regress and go back to his old ways. But he left because he felt like he wasn't going anywhere, lost, no direction, and inactivity. They were just taking his money and not doing anything. He wasn't getting any benefit, so he severed ties, ended it, began a new chapter, and now he's trying to build a new team. But someone over here is lying because we have the warning of deception, betrayal, not a good guard within his community that's saying, oh, this'll make you feel better. It's going to make you, it's going to open everyone's eyes. You're going to have all of the energy in the world. You shall prosper. It's fanciful. Designer. Who's in it? He has 666 here. Just in this alone. That's why I believe it's someone is catering to the notion of using in his environment, in his community, in his circle. No, it is not Mrs. Bieber. No. That's not what's coming out like right now, but some folks are dead set on already having all of the answers. I don't understand why you're here if you already know the answers. Like, I don't understand it. We're just exploring, and all opinions are welcome here. It's okay if your train of thought differs from mine. I welcome that here. But if it bothers you that my train of thought is different from yours, please just go away. I don't have time for it, in the comments, and people belittling and demeaning people for their opinions in the comments. It's just unacceptable. I really thought that YouTube didn't allow people under the age of 13 to navigate the World Wide Web on their platform, but apparently they let some slip through the cracks. Andrea, your mother should have named you Karen. This girl, I said no to something and she lost her mind in the comments. Like, you gotta go. Nobody has time for spoiled little brat syndrome. Every single person's opinion matters. Nothing is too off the wall or ridiculous, But besides that behavior, that's weird. Let's see. Resilience. A long time. So something had been going on, and, they weren't giving up, or he just wasn't going to give up. He's carrying the sword of truth. So something was going on, and they were just not taking. He left. Like, the reasoning why he left isn't exactly bad, right? Like, all right, I'm getting new management. I'm dropping these people. Like, I don't want you to be a part of my life. I don't need you to see me shine, because I'm going to be shining, right? But he's carrying the sword of truth. And he's been, it's taking him a long time to find his footing, to heal. So he's been going through the adjustment period for a long time. It feels like for a long time since they just haven't bothered with them. It wasn't him, not wanting music. It could have been a part of it, though. But usually if you're in a funk, creative people, the music and the expression is what gets you out of that. It's always just a matter of time. You have to sink so far into the darkness to create the glorious tune. One more for Justin Bieber. The energy surrounding the folks who he has cut off, who used to manage him, from the Scooter Braun to the others. I don't know their names. Oh, he may be telling. Justin may speak the truth at some point. I don't think it's going to be salacious like people want to hear about, like Diddy parties and that kind of nature. That doesn't feel like this here, like that he's going to come at them like both barrels blazing. Doesn't feel like that. It just seems like he held them accountable because he has had the time to heal, and he's reflecting back and realizing the parts that he played and the parts that other people played, these folks that he cut off, the part that they played. He just doesn't want them to be a part of it. He's got his sword. He's ready to cut anyone off. It's like there's something that he wants to be accountable for as well. And it could be that he allowed things to go on, even though he wasn't thriving, he takes accountability for this part of his life as well. But there's somebody in this energy, this being on the outskirts would be future. Or just like a not yet. It's still the warning. And the warning is that there's somebody that is going to be, in your community that's going to try to make you feel better. This is going to expand your mind. I hope he doesn't fall for it, because that's a battle that he'll always fight, but it doesn't always have to be actively at war. But he is just being responsible, and he's not given up, and he has been waiting a long time to speak the truth. And he's piercing his emotions with that sword. So I'm just saying there's regression as he reflects back. We go from the 8 to the 7, but still advancement's progression. Justin looks down a lot like this, doesn't he? I've only watched I actually have watched a lot of Justin Bieber content throughout the years, but as of this, last 4 months, I had watched, I think, a documentary and then like a compilation, and I didn't watch all of it, of course, and it was playing in the background because it's about 8 hours of Justin Bieber highlights throughout the year from beginning all the way through. Rather nice. And when he talks about the people that did him dirty, especially during that one interview where he was talking about Billie Eilish and how he just don't want her. He put his head down and he was shaking his head like and choked up. He just wanted to protect her. He wanted her to know that she had a soft place to fall and that she could talk to him. And he would stand up, speak up, protect. And it had nothing to do with anything more than, I know what's going on. It wasn't I'm trying to be grimy or some affection. She was fanning out for him. He was her idol, but 8, 7, 6, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Regression. He's going back to the past, but he's just reflecting on what has been taking place for a long period of time. Give me a message for Justin Bieber to clarify anything here surrounding the energy of Scooter Braun and fellow associates of men, women who have had great influence in Justin Bieber's life over the years. His team that he has recently disconnected from. Tell me more. 10 of Swords. It's over, painful, and he surrenders. It's been a long time coming. He's just done with them. There's no coming back. It's over. and he's going to withhold. It could be over because they were holding his monies. May have played a part in it. And Justin's holding on to the way in which it ended. There's that charity card again, reciprocity, the give and take, 10 Pentacles. He's focused on his family, his possessions, and right here he's like, you can have it. We're done. I'll keep my four Pentacles, because he has what it takes to balance out his finances, right, and make them grow. The last reading I did just recently on Justin Bieber, that's exactly what happened. In that reading where the card had said, this time it was kind of like Haley's kind of going through something personal, and he's saying, don't worry about it. And seems like her business is having some financial difficulties, and he's like, don't worry about it. And then he had like 10 of Pentacles, a blessing being bestowed, like, I got this, a powerhouse, you're going to make the money. This is all about family. It's abundance. It is, I will expand without you. I hope he doesn't fall for that. It wasn't like energetically a relationship, meaning the business partners. It wasn't even. It wasn't an equal give and take of exchange of energy, finances, time, or anything. He's going to get back what he lost, right? They took 6. He said, I'll keep this, but you gotta go. And he gets that 6 right back. So Haley, please don't stress finances. But also, just mind your mental health during this time. The baby is not a year old yet. I have a lot of grace for young women who have gone through childbirth, understanding the process. And you're not fine and normal after a couple of months, and sometimes, upwards of a year. So let her emotions balance out. Stop critiquing everyone's parenting. My goodness. King of Swords. Cutting people off, but that's a lawyer. It's the law. It's the truth. It's, I'm going to say it. I'm going to write it. I'm going to speak it. It's over, but I'm holding on or holding back from saying something. Let's see. No, he's getting rid of everyone. It's the Tower. He really shaking some things up. It's just, he wants to destroy that part of his life. Nope. He's like, no, you can have it all, but you can't take my integrity. And this person over here someone may have tried to devastate Justin Bieber's finances. Nine Swords, stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. It's just a lot of, mental anguish and things going on surrounding business, money, stability. comes crashing down so that he can start fresh. He wants new business opportunities, and new business opportunities is stressing. He's anxious about a new opportunity on the table for him. Good, that could be just good, healthy anxiety, like a nervousness about starting a new venture, solo venture at that. So he might mince some words with these folks if he comes out and speaks the truth. His new direction and focus may be on a charity versus, business opportunity or entrepreneurship. It could be something with mental health to help folks deal with anxiety and well-being. He's willing to invest monies into this, and he's at that point where he is making a decision, and it looks like he's going to go in with the new. So look forward to him. If he's not creating a foundation, he's donating to the foundation, but I think it's a foundation, just a new foundation that he will pour into. He may even come and talk about the stress, anxiety, mental health issues, and that too will help balance him out, and he'll be able to just be grounded. It grounds him, speaking about how he had to build his security, his inner strength, right? Every time I see Brittany with a knife, it makes me laugh because of the way they did her on the internet, when it was, in all reality, wasn't it Jamie that lost her mind and grabbed knives and stuff? This poor girl. I always feel for Brittany. Tell me, how do you feel about these cards? I know we don't, no more Sam Asghari, but yes to the deck, to both of these. So let me just pull a couple of more. I just kind of want to pull from the Stardust Shadow, but let's just take all of it with a grain of salt. Let's just see what this deck has to offer this reading concerning Justin Bieber and his management. Not what you expect. It's different. Okay. Fatality, 10 of Swords. Could be somebody, and it's just not what you think. We're still trying to figure out Liam Payne. It's never what we think or what they say. Tell me more. I should never picked up this deck. Vultures. The vultures, so that's about money, property, gold records, platinum, whatever. Better nothing happened to Justin Bieber. Control. It's not what we expect. It could be an accident with the Chariot showing up. Someone in his energy. Let's just keep an open mind. This picture looks like one that I grab off of the internet of Selena Gomez. It's just the hairstyle and the way that she's sitting here. There's a very similar image on the... She's a Cancerian too. No, I'm not saying that any of this has to do with Selena Gomez, but let's hope that she's not the person in the energy. I'll pull two more, and then that's it, because this is getting weird and uncomfortable. Living incognito. Is there going to be a pretend accident where he can go live amongst the people? Doesn't that look like him too? Not really, but you know, in just a glance. If I say Justin Bieber, looks like, right? Playing. Living incognito, so he doesn't want to be seen. He's always covering up, you know. He don't like the fame in the way that some do. But is this a purposeful accident? Well, no. Well, control. Is it like a fake fatality when you're really living incognito to take control of your life, and this fate is different than what we think? One more. Boy, I'm jumping down to rabbit holes. I'm sorry, folks. Please forgive me. The conspiracy hat is on. Conspiracy. Two of Cups. All right, Haley. Are these two going to go under? I'll tell you what, if there's a JFK story and these two both disappear on the same day, it's so that they can just get away and live off the grid. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. I am going to pull the hidden truth now, just to see what does come out. We'll pull from both decks. Let's see. What is the hidden truth concerning Justin Bieber and Scooter Braun? Let's just say Scooter, and then I'll do two more, but I don't know their names. It'll just be like A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, something like that. All right, Scooter Braun. What is the hidden truth between Scooter Braun and Justin Bieber? I love you. I feel you even though we are apart. Said it's not what we think, right? And I didn't feel negative, like the reason behind what he did didn't seem like a volatile move that was made in haste. Seemed like, this is my decision, this shit's been going on for a long time, I haven't been comfortable, I haven't been producing the way that, you know, maybe it's a time for a revamp type of thing. It didn't seem like super personal until we get here. I see life differently now. That's Justin, remember, doing the reassessment and looking back at state of reflection. You let me down. I think that's safe. Scooter, I love you. Right, just to Justin Bieber, I feel you even though we are apart. Just acknowledging that Scooter says he loves Justin and the connection is still there even though they've gone their separate ways. And like that state of reflection in the beginning where Justin's over here, inactivity, no direction, reflecting back, not giving up. And you let me down. Now he sees it. See? And his head is down and shaking his head and in protective mode of others for a while now. And this is for you, Scooter. You may love him, but you still let him down because he trusted you. The young man has so much compassion that if Scooter were any kind of man and had a real, true, honest, authentic, genuine conversation with him, I don't know if he would do it today, but had he done this, I believe that Justin Bieber has such a huge heart and the capacity to love that he would be able to forgive. You know what I mean? But you need to understand, this thing is over. He really did. He must have taken from Justin, financially, or said things that discredit him in some way, shape, or form. See how these cards read, even though they're like twin flips, divine masculine, divine feminine edition, right? And this is just the Hidden Truth Oracle. So I'm going to move on to, we'll pull for someone else. We'll do 3 total. So this is 1. And then, so number 2, for someone else that Justin recently let go, unfollowed from his management on his social media, the higher ups. I can picture one in my mind. It's the older gentleman. Let's see. Okay. I left you before you could leave me. Okay, so this could be somebody that actually left thinking that, maybe Bieber was onto him. And still loves the money. He could be attracted to him. I mean, the things that are coming out about Hollywood. So that's not without, it could be in the realm of possibilities. This is a person that could have been attracted to him and he or she left. But the person in my head is an older, balding, it's an old guy. And he may have felt like Justin was going to tell something if he was being inappropriate or something, where he got out of there before he could get canned. And maybe he treated Justin inappropriately or made an advance toward him. And it wasn't received well. So he got out of Dodge. And that's just explaining the reasoning was the attraction. Okay. Give me B for number 3. I'm not going to pull four cards. I'm just going to pull the 2. For the person number 3, the higher up, that has recently been unfollowed by Justin Bieber. People of high influence once in this young man's life. What is their hidden truth? What is the hidden truth behind Justin Bieber leaving unfollowing these folks, severing ties. I hide my feelings. It's just he never expressed before that he wanted to end the relationship or felt pressure to keep these folks in his I can't be with you. So he just doesn't want to work for y'all, and he wasn't getting anywhere in his mind. You know, he wasn't feeling like his team was productive and useful and, you know, giving him the best shot or opportunities. He feels that they may have taken more than they earned. And he feels disappointed by Scooter Braun. Now, whatever Scooter did, I don't know. Please do tell me in the comments. And I believe this, that Scooter, I don't know if he really loves the boy, you know, and has great care and concern, but I would believe that he would feel this way, that these cards are accurate. But how do you folks feel? Because I only say that because I have seen a clip of Justin Bieber and Scooter Braun. I've watched the documentaries, like, you know, where they go back to the past and show their, you know, the dynamic between the two. So I can see him saying something like that. Like, I love Justin, you know. I still, you know, I still think about him, even though, you know, all the time, even though I haven't seen him in years, type of thing. Stay humble. Keanu Reeves would stay humble. It doesn't matter how big you get. We're all the same in the world. So Justin doesn't think that he's bigger, better than anyone, even those in his management team. He's not on some smear campaign. But I see that also as like, in my downtime, I'm looking for new gigs. You know how you're looking for jobs in the newspaper, help wanted. Well, when there were newspapers, I know there's still newspapers, but many folks don't indulge in the newspaper these days. Let's see. Be confident. Stay humble. Stay confident. Miss Britney Spears says, be comfortable in your own skin. No matter how big you get, be comfortable in your own skin. So that's what I have for Justin Bieber, the latest update. Please do share your thoughts in the comments below and be respectful and kind. Consider joining the membership, blah, 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 all the YouTube things. Thanks for tuning in.